Almost missed my chair there. Well, welcome to another week in the Cryosion studio. As you can see, it's still a mess. I haven't really done anything since we left off last week, but that's what tonight is for. I'm going to be rearranging some things, if nothing else, at least to get this background clear. That's not too bad. So I can do my video this weekend for Crying Out Media. I'll probably be moving everything up here, so you can't see it in the camera. It's probably the main thing I'm going to do for that part. But after that, we're going to get into the Moog. I'm going to try and get started on that sample pack. So I think what I'm going to do is just play around with it until I come up with a cool sound that I like. That would actually be useful for producing not just a weird, cool sound. And then set up a MIDI clip, I guess, that has everything from like probably the C-1 or something, all the way up to like C6, every note. And I'll just record all those notes, and then I have to then go through and chop them all up into individual clips, export or like save each clip so it's its own separate file, and then probably just do it again. So I want to see how much space it takes up for each sound that I have that has the whole scale there. Depending on how big it is, I'll do anywhere from like 3 to 7 maybe. That's my guess right now. And I'll have all those sounds for, a variety of different sounds. On top of that, I'm going to have a number of percussive sounds, drums type sounds. Again, I have no idea how many I'm going to have there. It kind of just depends how bored I get with my recorder and just going around hitting things and whatever. So we'll see how that goes too. But I think that this first pack is going to be a decent size. It's going to be free after all. Don't expect 20,000 sounds, but it'll be cool. So yeah, I'm probably going to spend some more time doing that after I clean up a little bit. And I'll definitely show you guys that so you can actually see the synth in action and get kind of a preview of what sounds you can expect to get from the sample pack. So let's get to work cleaning. All right, well, got the room cleaned up a bit. Nice and open space here. It's actually too open for me. But what can you do? Well, onto the Moog. So I'm going to bring this camera down here in just a second. And we'll start trying to come up with some interesting sounds and see what we can do about recording them in. All right, well, that was a pretty productive session. I did not think I would get that much I ended up making 4 different sounds and recording 1 to 3 different versions of them with like some noise, no noise, really short staccato notes or longer held out notes, and 5 other sounds like risers, fallers, whatever, something like that. Just random things where I was turning a knob and recording that in 1 clip. So I think it's definitely a good start. Maybe that's the whole sample pack. As far as the Moog is concerned, I don't know. I'll have to edit those all up tomorrow and just see where we're at. So on that note, I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. Pretty good progress with the Moog, with the sample pack. I'm really happy with that stuff. Some of that stuff is pretty good. Some of it's kind of weird. I don't actually know if you can use it to make a song or not, but I'm going to sure try. And the interesting thing is going to be adding effects to it, because these are just the basic sounds. You know, you're not going to get a great sound overall with your song just from the original sounds. It's like taking a preset and just making a song off of presets. It's going to be okay, but not great. You got to use the effects and layer the things and try to make chords out of this stuff. So it'll be fun. So we'll get into that tomorrow and get some percussive sounds. So I'll check in with you guys tomorrow. All right, my phone camera setup was just being really weird. I got a new little adapter cable for it because it's the Google Pixel 2, so no headphone jack. And so I needed a spare little jack thing to plug in my mic, but I just plugged it in, and first of all, it rebooted my phone, so that's fun. And second, when it came back on, I turned on the camera app, and it started like glitching and reversing the picture and then back and then like saving a picture like every second, and I couldn't actually do anything until I unplugged it. Super weird. So hopefully this little cable works. I don't know. Anyway, big news, my DJ mix aired tonight. Just finished 20 minutes ago. It was really cool to hear the DJ say my name and then, you know, have me play the mix, and at the very end, again, he plugged my name, and a few times throughout the mix, too. It's the first time I've ever had anything, like, public like that I wasn't putting out. So it was just a really cool feeling. Yeah, and it really makes me want to do a lot more. Get my music out there, start performing out there, getting DJ gigs, you know, any kind of shows like that. Just I miss being on stage and like having that performance kind of feel. It's really cool. So this is the first, it's not really much, but it's the first little bit of successful feeling that I've had with my music before, so that's awesome. So now I've been asking them, I really want to try and get that mix put online on like YouTube, Mixcloud, wherever, I don't know, wherever else I can put it so that people can still listen to it. And I want to start putting mixes up on a somewhat regular basis. I have no idea how often. Just kind of build more of a category of music, whether it's, you know, first I have my singles and all that, I have these videos, and then I'll have mixes as well. So I just want to have a variety of things for different people that are looking for stuff. This week has been a lot of video editing for me, mostly. In the evenings, I've just been coming in and working on different videos. I just finished exporting part 2 of the Ableton Live 10 series for the Wavetable synth. It's my last video for the beta series, at least, and I really was trying to get that out before Live 10 actually releases on the 6th, so in 4 days. I figured that was a really good opportunity to try to push this little like playlist, this series of videos, to anyone out there, all these different Ableton Live groups and production groups and whatever. Because Live 10 is coming out, people are going to want to know what these new devices are, how do they use them, whatever, and I have those videos. Now, one thing that I've been realizing as I've been editing these and watching some other channels I like, I do a lot of talking. People don't always like talking. It can be boring. You can read the same stuff on a website, you can look at it yourself and figure it out. So what I really want to try to do in my videos is, not this one, but other videos, is try to do more. I don't want to tell you all the different features that this synth has. You know, I don't want to tell you what these things do on the screen. I want to show you that. You want to hear how these different things affect the sound, or how you can create interesting sounds. You don't want to just hear what it could do theoretically. So I think that's going to be a huge help to me in building my channel, building my fan base, building my followers, you know, all that stuff, building my credibility too. If I can show you the cool things you can do with this synth or that plugin or whatever it is, I think that's going to be a lot more helpful to me and to the viewers of these videos. So that's what I'm going to try to do from now on. I can't really go back and redo all the videos I've done in the past. They are what they are, so I'm trying to learn from each video and make each one better than the last. So since it is now Super Bowl weekend, I won't be doing probably anything on Sunday as far as music production. Maybe I'll be able to squeeze in a little bit, but I'm going to a friend's house for a little party, which leaves tomorrow. And I'm doing some things in the morning already, so again, only the afternoon and evening. So I'm probably going to use that time to record another video, maybe two if I have the time. If you've been following Cryosion Media at all, you'll know that I try to put out a video every month. And recently I've decided I really want to try and do 2 a month because one is just not enough to keep people interested at least. So I want to try and do like a tutorial video and then some other kind of video, whether it's me talking about some topic or whatever. I don't know, but 2 different videos would be really great. So I'm trying to record one or both of those tomorrow. So that's going to wrap it up for tonight. I'll check in with you guys tomorrow. Well, that brings another week to an end. I watched the Super Bowl today at some friend's house. And I'm so glad the Patriots lost. I cannot stand them. I'm a Giants fan, but Eagles are a close second when they're playing the Patriots at least. So really excited about that. I don't know if you guys are Patriots fans. Hopefully you aren't, because otherwise I've probably just offended you. But please come back. Anyway, let's see. Did not actually get to do anything more on the Moog stuff, the sample pack recording, all that. Instead, I did a ridiculous amount of video work recently. I recorded 2 Cryosion Media videos. And did the vlog. Either way, lots of video editing. So I'm all ready for the whole month now. I have a couple of videos to put out. One of them actually came out this morning, so go watch that one. It's about sidechain compression. But for the next week, it's going to be more or less focusing on my remix for the John Sign competition, and maybe if I have some time working on one of my original songs. And then I'll squeeze in some time to edit these samples and go record some other sounds and all that. Hopefully I'll have that out in the next week, maybe 2 max. So that's it for this week. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Definitely leave me a comment below on what you want to see in the sample pack as far as percussion and stuff. Like if you want me to knock on a door or, you know, bang a keyboard against something, let me know. I would be recording a bunch of random sounds, and if they're cool, they'll make it into the pack. Otherwise, toss them out. So go ahead and like the video and subscribe below to see more of these kind of things. You can follow me along. I'll be getting into more production stuff next week, so you can actually see me making music instead of just talking about it. Until next time, I'm Jake, aka Cryosion, and thanks for watching.